What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Back with some Tales of Arise. I'm gonna say the same thing I said earlier today when I was playing Digimon Survive. I apologize if you hear me coughing, sniffing, anything like that. I'm trying not to do that in y'all's ears, but I apologize if some get through. I'm just dealing with a bad head cold. Like, last night was the worst of it, but it's going away, but I'm still pretty congested and coughing, and it just fucking sucks. Kind of like that.
Step forward.
My lord, please hear my humble request.
Who goes there? Halt! Is that Miguel? The traitor?
Guards! Don't let them get any closer! His Excellency's life is in grave danger! Kill them all at once!
Well, that was a weird... Okay. Like, we're just called here and...
It's too dangerous.
Whatever.
Enough. He cannot harm me. Nor, I think, does he intend to do so. Isn't that right, Miguel?
Indeed it is, Lord Dohalim.
I have heard many a rumor about you, but I suppose we'll have more time for those later. You have made some rather interesting friends.
He has something he wishes to show you. And we are here to make sure he does.
And what could that be?
Please, my lord, you needn't give these miscreants the time of day. I shall personally...
Silence.
So you were the person behind the whole conspiracy, weren't you?
Please, you were saying.
It's what's in there, my lord. Have you ever walked all the way through the quarry, my liege? Right to the other side?
Now that you mention it, I don't believe I have. It's a den and medical facility of some kind, is it not?
I think you need to see for yourself, my lord. All I ask is that you witness this before you pass judgment upon me.
Then witness it I shall. Kisara? This man is your brother, correct? I would like to ask that you personally escort me while in there.
I mean, does anybody want to ask the question, why the hell a medical facility is inside, like, on the far side of an active quarry? Oh, and we're gonna run around in here, so there's Zoogles in here. Why is there an
I should warn you, what lies ahead is fraught with danger. You should all take care and stay on your guard as we proceed.
Danger? What could be so dangerous about it? It's a regular workplace, isn't it?
Yes, thank you.
You'll see. Please, I ask only that you trust me.
Sounds like you all need to rethink your medical facilities around here. Hospitals are supposed to be safe.
Quite. Kisara, let's see what they have to show us, shall we?
As you wish, my lord.
Your strength is appreciated. With you, we can all breathe a little easier.
Aw, look, she's embarrassed. Okay, Kisara's perk. Guard Ignition. Instead of evading, Kisara prefers... Excuse me, sorry. Prefers to guard with her shield, and can even trigger some arts while guarding. Successfully guarding raises her morale, making your arts unleashed while guarding and resulting combos stronger and harder to block.
I didn't realize you held my strength in such high regard.
I meant what I said before. Anyone who tries to fight you will have a hard time of it. How long have you been wielding that enormous shield?
Ever since my first job as a guardsman, our duty was to stop any attack dead in its tracks, then take all that momentum and turn it right around to smash the attacker.
But why bother blocking in the first place? Wouldn't it be better to just dodge the attack and hit back immediately?
Try doing that when you've got someone standing behind you that you need to protect. This shield is a symbol of our conviction as guardsmen. Every time we successfully block an attack, our fighting spirit only grows stronger.
So what you're saying is that, unlike Law, you can actually take a hit.
I'm right here!
Poor kid.
This area right here is where the real Heart of Darkness used to lie in Menancia. It wasn't unusual for the holes we dug in this earth to become our graves, and for the stones we mined to serve as our tombstones.
That's right. I can remember it so clearly. I remember how the adults used to describe this place. Like it was setting foot in the gaping maw of a monster. But anyway, that's all history now.
It is. All the bloodstains on the rocks, the still air, the constant stench of death. We're very lucky that it's all in the distant past. The smell of sweat and debris still hangs in the air, but at least now the Danans of Menancia can live with joy in their hearts. And it's you that we have to thank for this, Lord Dohalim. We would never have come so far if it wasn't for you.
Magal, why bring all of this up now? What exactly is the point?
I just wanted to remind us. I think it's important that we remember how precious the rights we enjoy under his lordship's grace truly are.
But I still don't get why...
You'll understand soon enough. For now, I simply want you to keep what I've said in mind as we continue our journey.
So I get it that Dohalim is not a bad guy. He's, he's trying to do his best, but there's, kind of a shitty situation. But here's a question, because I'm assuming we're going to run into Zoogles down here. If this work site is so dangerous, why the hell are... I'm trying to... I'm not sure how to switch out members for combat. What move she's got? Shield strike, power strike, and her mystic art. Let me guess, she has no jumping moves. How'd I know that? What was I saying? So...
It's teeming with Zoogles. Are they kept here as some kind of deterrent?
Not that I know of. This is where the spirit vessel is housed, so it's no place for beasts. What's going on? Where are all the laborers?
Oh, there we go. We're getting into my question.
You're the only one who doesn't seem in the least bit surprised. Perhaps you'd care to enlighten us?
All in due course, my lord. But first, just a little bit further. Once we reach our destination, everything will become clear soon enough.
Fine. As you wish.
I mean, as he's talking there, I kind of get... Never mind, well...
I noticed your shield just appears out of
let me get through this.
You need to use it, just like Shion and her gun.
Does it use the same Renin transferal technology too? Don't you need astral energy in order to use that?
You do. Obviously, I can't cast arts myself, but I'm equipped with a device that has the necessary energy charged into it. As long as I'm using the device, I can call forth my shield whenever I like.
Equipment charged with astral energy isn't all that rare.
So basically, there's nothing special about Renin technology that prevents Danans from using it?
No. But as you might expect, normally they'd never be given any of it in the first place.
It's not as if just anybody gets to have it here. You need to earn Lord Dohalim's trust before you're allowed access to it.
What makes you so sure he's not bribing you?
Rinwell.
I'm just being honest. It's not normal.
I can understand why you'd be skeptical. However, Elda Menancia truly has transformed and evolved from the sort of realm it once was.
Yes, she's right. And that's exactly why I...
Miguel?
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll explain more once we arrive at our destination.
Okay. Let me slow down and try and get my point wrapped around in my head. So, This is an active work site. They're wondering, Dohalim is like, well, where are the workers? Well, that's a very good question. Shouldn't, like you're supposed to be this generous lord that everybody follows. Well, why are people not up in arms that people are disappearing in the mines? And why are people not weirded out by there's Zoogles in the mine? Here's my next question. Dude, why didn't you ask the obvious question of, hey, why is your medical facility through an active work site? That's like saying, hey, you need to go to the hospital? All right, let me take you through this construction site to be able to get there. I mean, I had a thing a few episodes ago when I was trying to figure out like how Miguel, with that illness he has that's making his hand disappear or turn into a crystal or whatever the hell it was. This section of the game, in a weird way, has been the worst. I think it's the coolest visually. I really like looking at Elden Menancia, but my biggest issue with it is the fact that how to put this. My biggest issue with it is that a lot of the story just kind of feels like it's contradicting itself. And I'm just saying this section of the story. I'm not saying it's making the game bad. I'm just... I have questions that just... I feel like the writing could be a little better in this section. Yeah, the thing sure hits hard when it charges at you. Let me see if I can help. I'll drive it back with this great shield. You know, I mean, I loved the last area that we were in because it made such perfect sense how everything worked. You know, it was a really cool twist, even though it wasn't really a twist because clearly the leader of the Silver Swords was evil. Look at his face, as I kept saying. But it was cool when they turned out to be led by the government. I mean, it was a simple story, but it made sense. This one, I feel like they're trying to get a little too complex, and it's becoming... I don't want to say necessarily self-contradictory, but it's really making me go, wait a minute, what? If that makes any sense. So, Fierce Guardian. Kisara sticks her giant shield into the earth to attack the enemy and protect allies. If it hits an enemy, it'll down them and weaken any subsequent charge attacks. The move also boosts all allies' defense and elemental defense. Okay, support member boost attacks. Press L2 and the button on the D-pad to perform a boost strike with a member who's not currently participating in battle.
If you're being charged, give me a shout.
Right. Thanks for the help.
Tear you apart! Are those rocks skin?
I don't handle it.
Aim for their weak spot.
Stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Come on, come at me. Come on, stupid.
Deny!
Annihilation!
Ready to go! Deny!
Oh, that was cool. Well, how do I bring her into the fight? I think this is my next question. Oh well, I'm sure I'll learn that eventually.
Deny! I'm on it!
There we go. Fierce Guardian. When boars and other enemies try to charge at you, call in Kisara. Her boost attack stops charging attacks down their tracks.
I can handle it! Eagle
Station! Watch this!
It's over! Fury!
Tectonic punch!
I'll be saving this one! Searing flame!
Severing wind. Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down!
You shouldn't have messed with me!
Annihilation!
Severing wind.
Flame of fury!
Soda.
Here goes!
Take this.
Light action! Lightning condemn! Flame of fury!
Swallow blade.
It's weakened!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Okay, party formation. You can change which characters will fight in combat as well as who you wish to control. Their position determines... Changing battle controls.
I know fine weapon material.
Okay, so edit. I'm gonna send Kisara into battle and have Shion hang back. You know, I actually don't know. Does if there are two more characters in this game? Because as far as I know, there's only 6. I've not seen any material that's any more than Dohalim, Kisara, Rinwell, Law, Shion, and Alphen. Yet, the only reason that makes me go, but there should be 8 total companions. And my reasoning for that is once Dohalim joins, which, okay, you could say, well, AJ, spoilers. First off, this game has been out for over a year, probably 2 years by now. My knowledge of dates is really off, and I've slow played this. 2, we played the demo, and he was an available character, so it's not a secret. But he also looks like a Legend of Zelda character. He looks like a male Garuda. That's what I've been thinking for a while. It's the hair color and the skin tone and even the clothing and everything. It screams Garuda. But yeah, there will be 2 more open slots in support member, which makes me think there's 8 characters. Look at that smoke. Guess we'll just have to run straight through. No, don't. The smoke is alarmingly thick. It's unhealthy. So what are you saying? We just wait it out until it dissipates?
All right.
No, we won't have to do that. This is a good time to put some of my Guardsman training to use. Kisara's arts can purify poisonous clouds. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I'm going to keep exploring the area, but that's cool.
That's far enough! Here I come! It's over!
Spread!
Let's try harder! Here I come!
Tiger blade!
Eternal devastation!
There we go. Up.
You look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Here I come! Look sharp! We got flyers!
I've got them. Let a marksman handle it.
You're mine! All yours!
Take this! Dream! Here goes!
Beast, how about this?
Raging cascade!
That was cool.
Now let the marksman handle it. Kisara, go for it! Prepare to crumble.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
What did I want to look at? That new move for Alphen. Was that an aerial? Yeah, Hurricane Thrust. Do I like it? You know what? Actually, yeah, I think it's about time I swap up with... I get rid of Stardust. I like it, but it's a 2 AG move. Mix that with Lunar Rondo, kind of does the same thing, but I can hit him with Lunar Rondo, push him away, and then use Hurricane Thrust to close the distance and keep up a combo. You know, will I be able to actually keep up that combo? That's a...
I didn't know you could use arts like that.
That's a big-ass question.
But still,
Because I suck at combos, but that's beside the point.
This is...
Is that the spirit vessel I'm looking at there? Right you are. To make the energy extraction easier, there's a crusher at the base of it. It grounds rocks into fine pieces. Back in the day, it wasn't uncommon for people to accidentally fall inside. Yeah, you'd think you'd put up a railing, I'm just saying. Yes, but now that nobody is forced to do that sort of hard labor anymore, such accidents are rare these days. So, because people are there willingly, it doesn't happen as often. Put a railing there. Jesus Christ. And thankfully so. Things are better than they used to be here. Put a railing up. I mean, I've still held up my theory that everybody's like, well, we're still under the thumb of the Renans, but I mean, it could be worse. Like, well, yeah, and everyone's like, oh, well, we care about the Danans. So, like, again, you could have just put like a glass wall there or something. You know, you could have... Like, this place is more technologically stable than, you know, some medieval world or whatever.
Since before I was born, or so they tell me.
I don't know. I think you could have done it smarter.
I'm impressed the place has never caved in during all that time.
Let me guess. It has. Okay. So I need to go up that way, but I'm going to come over here, fight these dudes.
Hi, Hoodle!
I pressed the wrong button.
Raging Captain! The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Flying freaks!
What did they try to do?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Trigger blade! Flaming meteor! More where that came from! Going in! Here goes! On guard! Raging One more!
Dragon
On guard! Lightning descent!
Dragon
Tiger blade!
Sonic thrust!
Right up the side!
Alright.
Do it! Let me at it!
Oh, that's cool. She heals.
Phoenix Dracula!
Cool. She actually has a healing move as well. That's nice to know. Makes it easier to trigger over limits. Allows you to move while guarding. Ooh. Increases guarding effects. Get a 10-point attack bonus. I'll pick up that last little bit, so we'll get the complete bonus. Okay, not seeing anything else. Alphen doesn't have a lot. Alright.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Okay, I'm liking Kisara. You know, man, I really like how they've done characters and their... What was I about to say? I really like how they have done the
Shut him down. Finish it.
So I'm...
Nothing gets by me. Here goes.
There we go.
Tiger blade.
How each character kind of has their own...
Yep.
What's the term? Each character in this game has their own specialty. It's not just, oh, here's the magic character, here's this character. No, like, you actually have different uses in combat for them. You know, Alphen has his blazing sword. Law breaks down barriers. Xion deals with flyers. Rinwell can deal with magic by absorbing magic. And now we have Kisara who can block heavy charges. They all kind of have their place in battle and have enemies they stack up well against. Again, all games do this to a degree. But this game has a really interesting way of doing it, especially for an action RPG, which I find are a little less play to typing and stuff like that. Look, I know some people are going to tell me, AJ, what are you talking about? Of course, you know, action RPGs still, you know, deal with typing and stuff like that, but I don't know. Maybe this is just me and my old school love of turn-based RPGs. But in a weird way, it kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy X.
Saving this one.
Swallow blade! Keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Raging cascade.
Yeah, in a weird way, this game reminds me of Final Fantasy X.
Here I come! First strike!
Thunder field.
Rising lava!
More where that came from.
Eagle fly! Eat
Air
this!
thrust.
I'll rip you through! Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno! Take this! It's over!
And if your question is, AJ, in what way does this game remind you of Final Fantasy X? It's that each
With
character
this,
kind of has
I can
enemies they
become
match
even
up well
stronger.
against. Each character has their uses. You know, it's looking back at Final Fantasy X, Titus dealt with the faster enemies. You had enemies that Lulu dealt with magic enemies. Waka dealt with the flyers. Kamari had his own thing where he could absorb beast skills. Where, yeah, they fell into your classic RPG types of mage, ranged character, sword fighter, heavy sword fighter. This, they had their traditional JRPG stuff in there, but then they also all had. It felt like each character still had more of a role in combat. It wasn't just you could swap them out and they had their, this character's strength is magic, but they could still do other stuff.
You could use a hand. Look sharp. Look sharp. Take this. I really owe you. Lightning meteor.
Oh, and Guardian Field doesn't take up cure points. Oh, that's really nice. I didn't think of that. So it's a heal move that doesn't mess with my that doesn't take away my cure points. So I can heal even without having to use first aid or anything.
Managed to pull through.
That's a really useful skill. But no, kind of what I was talking about. Think of Persona. Yeah, each character has an element they deal with. Each character, this character maybe does better with physical skills. This character does more with magic, or a little combination of the two. But at the end of the day, you can really kind of pick whichever character you want based on elemental types. This game goes beyond elemental types. There's elemental types plus a little something extra. It's just,
Go no further.
I don't know. I'm saying it's clever and I like it. It's well done.
Aim for the weak spot.
I thought somebody was casting something. A lot of swap out.
Raging cascade.
Rising speed.
Looks up.
Talon hurricane. Glimmer dragon.
Puddle.
Here I come.
Going in.
Demon
There's
blade.
one more. Tiger
This
blade.
works.
Make it rain.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm practically unstoppable.
Okay, so what is that new move she just picked up? She picked up Razor Cyclone. Cool.
Out of my way.
Take this.
Raging cascade.
You're finished.
This one's mine.
Tear.
This one's
I'll be
mine.
taking this one.
Ah! Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
This one's mine.
Raging cascade.
Ah!
What?
It's over. Rolling snap.
Swing your sword out.
That's it.
I'll be saving this one.
This one's mine.
I'm on.
Take
managed to pull through.
You know, for some reason, my brain just went to a weird moment I had earlier this week. It was me, somebody else in one of my classes. We were talking with one of my professors, and randomly somebody brings up, we started talking about a game, and was talking about, you know, oh, well, in this game you have these pets, and, you know, you're like fighting each other, you know, you like between rounds by all these pets, and I'm like, oh, it's Super Auto Pets. And, you know, my professor looks at me and goes, oh, of course you'd know it. And I'm sitting there going, why do I know this? That game is not for me. I've seen it played, and I've fallen into a loop, and I've watched Northern Lion play way too much of that game, and I don't know why I have.
I lost myself in the heat of the moment.
I mean, it is not my type of game. I do not know why.
This one's mine.
Okay, not exactly what I wanted to do, but alright.
Zephyr Trident! Dance in the wind! Going in. Sleep now. Take care. Tiger Blade! Searing Flame! Reload! I can do this all day! Scorch Earth! On guard! Zephyr Trident!
Take this!
Here I go! One more! Air Thrust! Raging Cascade! Tiger Blade!
I can carve through armor.
This one's mine! Lightning Orb!
I keep using boost strikes or whatever with characters I'm not meaning to. I have to be careful of that. Ooh, some of our animals are ready to collect. That sounded weird. And I was just seconds ago making fun of Super Auto Pets.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I still cannot tell you why I fall into just weird,
Leave the chargers to me! That's it!
I fall into weird, random periods of time where all I want to do is watch people play Super Auto Pets.
Tiger Blade!
It's such a stupid game, too.
Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
God damn, that move's cool.
Onward and upward.
I feel like I sound mean when I'm calling Super Auto Pets stupid, and it's not like...
complicated than I expected. Is this the right...
And I don't mean it's stupid in the way that, ugh, why would anybody want to play it? No, I totally see why people would get a kick out of the game. It's just, I think it's goofy.
Tiger Blade! Air Thrust! Now Tiger Blade! One more! Razor Blade!
This one's mine!
Oh, oops. I was trying to use a boost strike. I was trying to use a chain strike. Didn't work the way I wanted it to. Can we purify that? Yes, we can.
Are you on alert for your brother? You needn't worry so much. He's not the type of man to act rashly.
Right.
Totally lost as to where the hell I am in this place.
Take this! Swallow Blade!
Raging Cascade!
Severing Wind! Take this! You're finished!
One more!
Swallow Blade! Take this! Eternal Devastation! You're mine! You're finished!
This one's mine!
Slash! Swallow Blade! Severing Wind!
Swallow
Take this!
It's over! One more! Tiger Blade!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Grab that while I'm here. Copper chunks. Voice crack. Okay, I think we've been back that way. I think. Okay, what the hell is over here? Up there we got an item. Came over here. There's the big stairs. Purify this. Looking like a box. Sounded gross. Trying to think if there's. I feel like there's more, but I'm not seeing it. Like I see that white arrow on the minimap, but I can't figure out how to get over there. So, I guess we'll just continue on this way. Or never mind. Maybe this isn't the way I'm supposed to go. I'm not sure. Okay, you really gotta time her. You've really gotta time her, her block.
Say no more.
Now you see what I can do.
Tiger Blade. I'm on it.
Lightning orb! Going in!
Make it rain!
Now I'm in the groove.
Thunder Blade!
Make it rain! Double Tiger Blade!
I was trying to launch that combo strike, and then I realized, oh, he's dead. Stop it! Stop it! He's already dead. Yeah, okay, I can't figure out where the hell to go now. Crud. Okay, it's somewhere over that way. So I've got to be heading for that. Okay, so that down arrow has to be there. Okay, go over here. Okay, we haven't been over here because I'm seeing... Okay, ore that I haven't picked up. Sorry, I was getting this place. It all looks the same.
Hurricane thrust! Take this! You're mine! I'm ready! You're finished! I'll tear you apart! Southern wind! Now, while it's reeling!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Go team.
We got them all.
Grab that. Okay, okay. We were lost, but are now found.
Gotta break through! Take this!
Bring in Shion. This is a group of all flyers.
Take this!
This one's mine!
Demon Train!
Here's the first Trident!
Eternal devastation! Rising Viper!
Here I go! Going in again! Seal! Searing flame! Reloading! This one! Here goes! One more! Going in! Glaciers! Raging cascade! Spread!
Everyone hanging in there?
grab that. Ooh, pork. Because, you know, that's a good thing. It's a really good idea to cook and eat pork that you find lying in a random box. Not a refrigerated box. A random box in a quarry. That's a
Looks like we've arrived.
super smart idea, guys.
This is the way to the medical facility, right?
You'll see. Let's keep going.
Okay, guys. I got the vibe that we got a boss fight coming down the way. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call it quits here because I'm getting a little lightheaded. I want to go lie down. So thanks for watching. Social media in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you all in the next one. We'll take on the boss. And I'm assuming finish up Elden Menancia. So thanks for watching, guys. And until next time, I'm out.